Welcome to Meme Empire. Get ready to laugh at the most hilarious memes. Marriage. If you didn't finally lower your standards, then the person you're with probably did. Marriage is not a word. It's a sentence. A life sentence. This is what happens when you wait until your wedding day. My mum disagreeing with every choice for the wedding. Marriage tip. If your wife says do what you want, under no circumstances do you do as you want. Stand still, don't say a thing, and if you're gonna breathe, make sure you do it quietly. We're starting our lives together. Let's spend all our money in one day. My wife and I have been married over 50 years and I can still make her scream my name in bed. I just fart and pull the covers up over her head. If you were my husband, I'd poison your coffee. If you were my wife, I'd drink it. Marriage, the only war where you sleep with the enemy. Indian parents don't usually throw surprise parties for their kids. As soon as you can accept you will never be right again, you can live happily ever after. When I say I won't tell anyone, my husband doesn't count. Will you make me miserable until I die? Husband: I did the dishes. Wife: so? Husband: what does every married man say before his life ends? I do. A perfect marriage is just two imperfect people who refuse to give up on each other, and that concludes the shortest marriage ever. Happily married? For how long? Love marriage. Arranged marriage. Take this marriage thing seriously. It has to last all the way to the divorce. The key to a long happy marriage is to find a person who doesn't want to fix your weaknesses, but someone that will amplify your strengths. Photos I wish my husband would take. Photos he actually takes. My husband and I were happy for 30 years. And then we met. Just one of the reasons that your BFF is the MVP. The secret to a long marriage? I don't try to run her life. And I don't try to run mine either. Time changes. People don't. Cheers to 20 years. If my wedding doesn't look something like this, I don't want one. Had to make sure she wasn't a hoe. 103-year-old groom marries 99-year-old bride after 80 years together. Warning. Men really do make the worst husbands. BJs. Before marriage. After marriage. Husband-to-be, please keep the wedding low-key. Me sure hun. When you get into a fight but can't remember how it started. I don't know what we're yelling about. Women be like, I love how warm your body is. I pissed off my wife in a dream she had last night. True words have been spoken. If a wife laughs at a husband's jokes, it means they have visitors. Expectation. Reality. Husband forced to live on lawn. My wife after I do the laundry. It only took 3 months. 12 years and 3 months. You're blocking my view. I am the view. Marriage. No small children allowed? They obviously don't mean our kids. Who's having their bridesmaids flex these beauties for their wedding? Happy wife, happy life. Nothing rhymes with happy husband. Welcome to married life. Dumbus. When someone is murdered, the police investigate the spouse first. In marriage you have 2 choices. Be right or be happy. There are 3 rings in marriage: engagement ring, wedding ring, and suffering. No one will marry you if your roti is not round. Roses are red, violets are blue. You have an arranged marriage waiting for you. Did your husband behave badly? Go shopping. We all just need someone to stick around. Ways to tell a woman's mad at you. I don't always drive my wife's car. But when TDO, the gas light is on. When she thinks it's only her wedding day. But you have to reinforce that it's yours too. Failed marriage. Me on my wedding day. Still posting how trash men are. Marriage is simple. Before you marry a person. Isn't it funny that marriage and insanity both involve commitment and white clothing? When my husband brings me a snack even though I said I didn't want it. But I really did want it. When my family asks, when are you getting married? Marriage. Before marriage, a man yearns for the woman he loves. After marriage, the why becomes silent. I've made some terrible life choices over the years. The Matrix. Marriage Edition. Marriage. 3 out of 4 marriages end in failure. I'm not afraid of marriage. I'm afraid of marrying the wrong person. But I'm not patient enough to wait for the right one. So you love your husband. Tell me again in 5 minutes just to remind me. Welcome to marriage. Till death do us part. Every time you talk to your wife, you should always remind yourself. This conversation will be recorded for training and quality purposes. Marriage is a commitment. Marriage is an institution. Who wants to commit themselves to an institution? The happiest moment of my wedding was realizing that planning my wedding was over. Marriage. Knowing that over 50% end in divorce. But you're going to beat the odds because you're in love. Wife wanted a dog. I didn't. So we compromised. Meet our new dog. Marriage lets you annoy one special person. For the rest of your life. Still embarrassing their kids after 41 years of marriage. Museum of Ass. A woman's ear when husband is on the phone. I see people getting married to people they've known for like a year and a half. A year and a half? Is that really enough time to get to know someone you want to spend the rest of your life with? I mean, I've had sweaters for a year and a half. And I was like, what the F was I doing with this sweater? My husband, where are my shoes? Me, by the door. My husband, all right, then. Keep your secrets. Wife, stop leaving your clothes everywhere. Me. Marriages. My husband thinks I'm crazy. But I'm not the one who married me. Behind every angry woman stands a man who has absolutely no idea what he did wrong. Marriage. At least he's using a coaster. Her. At least invite me out to dinner. Him. I don't go out with married women, sorry. Her. But I'm your wife. Him. I make no exceptions. When you accidentally insult your wife and quickly need to suck up. Well, to sum up. We're having fun, you looked young. Marriage, over. Party, started. Oh, you thought. Married women still give BJs? Marriage. Studies suggest that married couples live longer. So you get that much extra time to regret your decision. Marriage. Him. What kind of cake do you want for the wedding? Me. For some people marriage is just a convenience. Marriage. When you hear a piece of garbage fall off the trash tower, you have to take it out. My wife said I was immature, so I banned her from my fort. Marriage tip. When your wife is mowing the lawn, that's not a good time to ask her when dinner will be ready. So you said life after marriage sucks. Then why did you still get married? Are you a moron? When you're trying to be mad at your spouse, but you know that in their own weird way they are a good person and you are a little crazy sometimes. Marry the person who gives you the same feeling you get when you see food coming in a restaurant. I bet my husband's favorite thing about me is how I don't order anything and then ask for sips of his drink and take fries off his plate. Married life is waking up early to preheat your spouse's car, and then taking $10 out of their wallet as a tip for your services. Road. Marriage is just texting each other memes from different rooms. Before marriage. After marriage. Marry by a lake, they said. It will be so romantic, they said. Swaddling. First baby. Third baby. Thanks for watching the kids, mum. Please don't feed them sugar. Grandma, I won't. 4 seconds after I leave. Did you have fun? Let us know in the comments your favorite meme. And as always, Subscribe to Meme Empire for more hilarious memes.